this is extraordinary, if I do say so. Alright, now all the green that's pouring out of it, what is that in your assumption?
Well, my Geiger counter's been clicking, so I assume it's some kind of radiation. The device runs off of cold fusion, so there might be a small leak in the reactor caused by it being shot and an explosion in general. Just that's why this place looks the way it does, is because this thing exploded. But
Right.
surprisingly, the device seems to be mostly intact. And there's a little bit of damage to it that's clear, but I might be able to fix it.
Alright, is it something that you can remove from the premise?
Right now, I wouldn't chance it. I think it's still being stabilized by, there's a couple reactors in another room. I haven't quite gone to look at them yet, but I think they're back around here somewhere. Let me check this terminal right now.
Yeah, take a look. I'm just getting a little video information of it. I want to look into the
Oh, okay.
circuits here. Quite an interesting piece. In fact, I'm not sure what your plans are, but there are some nice numbers located on the dials in here, which could be very useful for those who might be searching for additional information. But you have to be really close up to see those numbers. Alright. And you just hang out right there for a moment while I come over and document what it is that you're doing.
I'm checking through the terminal right now. Looking at the reactor status. Seems fine. Of course, Geck is unknown. Sir, I found a holotape that might explain what happened here.
Alright, is that one moment here?
Whew. Okay, this is helpful. Okay, all on November 20th, 2078, Geck wing access authorized. Geck containment vessel opened. Catastrophic damage detected. Geck fusion generator meltdown resulting in a level 6 nuclear event.
What's the,
Radiation surge measured at 7,800 rads per second.
what is the date on that? Is that...
November 20th, 2078.
Oh my god.
Wow. Um,
Alright, this is, I gotta
Here,
say...
there's an entry on there that'll explain what the Geck is, sir. It should be the first one.
Let me take a look.
I'm gonna poke around, see if I can't find anything else.
Let me one moment adjust my HUD here. It's interesting information. Now, is this information that you want to be public by any chance, or should we keep this under wraps at the HQ?
Well, I'd say if the less people that know about this device until we can properly retrieve it, the better.
Roger that. So I'm going to look at that introduction to the Geck. I see, yes, I see what you're saying now.
Here's the reactor.
1,000 years. Alright, I'm just patching this into the iTel so we can upload the information.
Alright.
Wow, quite the firewall it's got here. Give me a moment. It's going to take me a moment to break this down.
No worries.
And this technology appears to be a little bit more advanced than the typical pre-war that I've seen before. One moment.
Voltec sunk a lot of money into these things.
Stick with us long enough, Andrew, and you will.
Convinced that Voltec is nothing more than a... Yeah, anyway, I don't want to speak my mind currently. Alright, there we go. Alright, I got the information uploading now. Looks like I'm at 75%.
However, but if pretend
Alright, there we go. Good download, 80%.
pushing occurred, Grace is not a confirmer.
The reactors seem to be mostly intact. They're still sustaining the Geck, keeping it from executing another level 6 nuclear event, because that would be very bad. We would both be very dead. If we tried to remove the device right now, I believe that's exactly what would happen.
Alright, I got it. Okay. So you believe that disconnecting this device currently would be detrimental. And judging by the radiation I show, you're probably right. Though I am definitely not. Let me look up in there. Okay. I have no idea what it is that I'm looking at, if I'm being honest, but alright, I've sent this back to Private Hawkins, who honestly, if we're being 100% honest, should probably be like a field commander at this point, but he's a little undermotivated, but his tech savvy, I think with your technology and his understanding of general thermodynamics and all the other little dynamic things. Let me see here.
Yeah, I would love to have Isaac, Jake, and myself on the team.
Yeah, well, it seems like it would be an appropriate formation here, so I will definitely, all I can do is recommend it to the commander and field commander, but I know she would be, I am sure she would be disappointed not to see this. This is quite something, so I'm going to document it a little bit further. I may put this into our community Pip-Boy once we understand what we're looking at here. Okay, I've got all the information I need.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm guessing, I think if we were looking for replacement parts in this device, I would say our best bet would probably be the maintenance section somewhere in Vault-Tec University. That's the closest Vault-Tec facility, and that would feel like more than likely would house some kind of...
So you're suggesting the Vault-Tec University, the experimental vault?
Yeah, because
yep.
you've been back there. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, the first thing that I would say that I would need to be able to... I have no real idea what I'm looking at. I mean, I can identify the cold fusion reactor there, but other than that, I have no idea what I'm looking at. That's beyond anything I've ever seen. So the first thing that I would need is a set of schematics or blueprints for the device, and then I can determine what's broken. Kind of looking up here.
Right. So is this any known technology that the Brotherhood is looking for that you're aware of? Is there anything in your databases that might suggest this is a piece of equipment that the Brotherhood is aware of?
I mean, we were always curious about what caused that explosion up in '94. We were actually going to go send somebody over there to actually stand by and protect them, because, you know, they're
right.
What is it, pacifist community, and we just wanted to protect the interests of the wasteland, and we didn't get there fast enough, unfortunately. So did you grab the holotape that was inside of that terminal there?
I did, yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
Would you like me to keep it, or do you want it?
No, keep it. I've got a copy of it.
You got a
myself,
copy? Okay,
so.
perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I attempted to download all the information that was on that terminal. I only got so far before the firewall was able to kick in and block me, but I did get the holotape, and I have plenty of images of this facility. In fact, this is the first time I've actually stepped foot inside this facility.
Yeah. What else? What were you not able to get off that terminal? Because I might be able to run some subroutines past there before you through all the way. What are you missing?
So I was halfway through the download of, I guess, whatever database it was trying to upload. If I'm being, yes, I'm just a dancer, and I'm really good at talking. So I can't.
If I can't get this data downloaded, I have a leftover Project Siphon holotape that I nabbed from Sugar Grove. I might be able to.
Well, yeah, what I show is apparently I was about 69% into the download before I have an error message. But I do show confirmation of the holotape.
Okay, let me see if I can get this downloaded onto a holotape for you and get you all the information. I'll make 2 copies, one for me and one for you.
Perfect. And I'll take this back to Anders. Commander. You know, we're dealing with, I don't know how much information you're aware of, but this Enclave, now just between you and me, this Enclave situation is just, do you know what they told the Commander?
What they tell him?
Okay, this is between you and me, Tex.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
General Fox said to Commander that he should recognize that he, being General Fox, is the most important motherfucker he knows in Appalachia. Can you believe that? That's verbatim. Verbatim. He told
What a
Commander,
jackass.
and the Commander, I've never heard the Commander actually laugh out loud, you know, like LOL. And the Commander laughed in his face, and I swear to God, I saw spray from his liquor, from his bourbon, spray Fox in the face.
That's what he gets.
And Commander said, in essence, fuck off, but not so much. But he did say, and get this too, and I don't know if you know this reference, but if you're familiar with 20th century Batman movies, he asked
Yeah.
he asked Commander if he wanted to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Isn't that from a song?
Dance with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight. I believe that was like the very first Batman with Michael Keaton. And when I heard that, I don't know if the Commander picked up on that, but I was like, my God, this guy Fox actually quotes movies, like it's like some kind of joke. So anyway, so Commander says, I'm not here to dance with the devil. I'm here. I can't even. You know, it's one of those things where you hear it, and you don't even remember it. But it was something to the effect of "fuck off." That's all I heard. So anyway, don't let these guys fool you. I actually felt like I could trust these guys a little bit, but apparently, you Brotherhood boys have it correct.
Yep.
So,
Do. No offense.
so hopefully you guys don't fuck us too, like you did before.
No,
But
absolutely not.
but
No,
totally
absolutely
understand.
not.
I totally understand. But that being said, yeah, quite interesting. Oh yeah, I see the information now. You're uploading that directly to me. That's some smart technology
Yep.
there.
And I'm getting a hard copy onto a holotape. 2 copies, one for me, one for you. Just give me 1 second. Just
There we go.
finalizing.
Now you're speaking my language.
Finalizing the download.
Oh, man after my own heart. Drink.
Oh Jesus!
If you can't have fun, Tex, then what good is life?
Amen to that. Amen.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
that.
Glad you know what you're doing.
Okay.
I'll
Cool.
just.
All right, I've got it here.
All right.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Here's the holotape.
Excellent. There we go. Fantastic.
But so a couple other notes about this facility, I suppose, while we're here. We don't have to go check it out, but this place, it was focused. They gave them so much supplies, so many resources. There's a large agriculture facility, hydroponics. There's large amounts of seeds, untainted seeds,
Whoa.
potato seeds, strawberry seeds, raspberry seeds, everything that you can imagine, every kind of seed for every kind of plant, they have them in a seed bank in the agriculture wing.
So this was almost like an ark, like a Noah's Ark, like a.
Essentially, and it gets better. There is another vault that I can't get too much information on it. But 96. I don't know if have you been to 96? That's down to the south.
It's marked on the ITEL, but no, I have not. If I'm being honest.
No. Yeah, we'll go down there sometime. It's not open currently. That's another vault that I've been trying to gain access to, but no such luck. That vault contains a cryogenically frozen embryo of every natural species of animal in North America.
It's been a few days since I've been by these.
No fucking
Preserved
way.
perfectly. Yes.
Whoever controls these two vaults then controls the ability to... I mean, they're God at that point.
Essentially, think about it.
So
How-
why haven't the Brotherhood swept in here?
And this place was closed up, sealed up. After the explosion, there was no way to get in. We tried. Trust us, we tried everything. Everything short of a mini nuke.
So how do we get in here?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. The vault door just was open. I just... Ever, you know, that button that was out front, you know, every now and then I try and pushed it and nothing would happen. But this time I pushed the button and the door opened.
That's very strange. You ever get the feeling that we're being watched?
Do you get the feeling we're being watched right now?
I don't know. It's, you know, once you've told me that information, this vault was closed and this seems a little too convenient. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit of the heebie-jeebies, to be honest.
Yeah. If you'd like to go over to the agriculture ring, the agriculture ring, real quick. It's not that far away.
Alright, let's take a look. Documenting everything here just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Ooh.
Whoa. You got it. Oh, behind you.
Oh, behind.
I think we got
What
it.
did I do without you?
Oh,
Dutch? You got my
oh,
back.
we're still working, we're
Jesus.
still working.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, I'm out too.
Oh no! I got you. I got you. I got you.
I'm in a weird, glitchy, like,
I've got you, sir.
I don't know that I'll be recoverable. Oh, you got me. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Well done. Let me get rid of my bloodied status here. That's part of my problem. I'm a little bit of a glass cannon here. Alright, there we go. Get rid of some of my rads.
Alright, I think there's a way through down there. I think we gotta go back up.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't have my HUD up either. Give me a moment. Okay. Let me, get a little stem there. And just a moment. Alright.
I think it's this way. I don't remember the exact way out of here. I think it's this way.
Alright. Yeah, apparently I've injured my power armor a little bit here. Yeah, the servo's off a little. I can feel it. Okay.
You don't need me to hit it with something? Might knock it loose.
Yeah, I think I'm alright. We'll see here. Could just be old age.
There's a power armor station right here if you need to check it.
Ah, yes. Let me... Give me a moment.
Yeah, no worries. I'll stand guard.
Huh. There we go. It might help if I pull up my HUD. Give me one moment to...
Are you perhaps out of juice?
Well, I'm getting low, but not completely. Give me 1 second. I just don't have a head-up display currently because I was doing some of that filming. There we go. Okay, let me just check a look at here. No, everything looks in good repair. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me get back in here. Alright, there we go.
Alright. Why not?
Perfect. Where did you head off to? You went through that doorway.
Yep, the blue one.
Yep,
The
I got
blue
you.
door.
Yep,
Yeah.
headed to you.
Cool, cool.
Well, it's been quite some time since you've united with Jake there.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yes, indeed. I think he's Bastion Point. You know, we've been trying to keep a lookout after it, but it's gotten a few cobwebs there.
Is he okay? He seems kind of out of it.
I don't know. I mean, I hear rumors. I know Corey has spoken to him quite a few times, but I think he's just mentally preparing for what I think he believes is the hopeful return of the Mothership Brotherhood, you know?
Yes, sir. Me too.
Very surprised we didn't see it today.
Yeah, me too. I thought they were so close. And they might be a little bit behind.
Yes, very
Look how just... You ever
lush.
stop and wonder? I mean, you were in a boat, weren't you?
Yes, sir, I was. This is, yeah, how it became this.
So many people died.
Yeah, this is an exceptionally large vault as well, so you gotta wonder what the purpose was here.
Yeah, what was the point? Why not give these people any guns?
I'm still convinced these vaults were nothing more than an experiment.
You might be right.
Think about it. Look, someone played chess here. My God, what do we have over there? Council?
Oh yeah, you've not been up here? Let's go in here. So, from what I've been able to ascertain, there was no one overseer, so to speak. There was a council of, I think, 10 parishioners, I think is the word.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's how they made choices and they all voted on them as a vault.
I see. So, this council... Now, did this council oversee the overseers themselves?
No, I don't think there was an overseer. I think they were the form of government that
In this
governed the
vault?
vault.
In
Yeah.
just this vault? Roger. Interesting. What is this here?
That terminal might contain a holotape that you might find interesting.
This meeting of the Vault
Take your time.
94 Community
rush.
Council
Oh, yes,
is
look at
now in
this.
session. Today is the day. Our first guest should be arriving. Oh,
My God.
You're early. Good morning. On behalf of...
Shut it! The hell's your game?
I'm going to take this with me.
Okay.
Tex, it would appear that the Enclave are causing an issue with Field Commander Anders.
Are they? Are they
Yeah,
picking on her?
I think we should get back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show you the agriculture wing another time. It's not important right now anyway.
Yeah, let's definitely want to see that. Now, I've got all the holotapes there and the information you uploaded to my Pip-Boy.
Yeah. So
What's
it'll
the
just
film?
be it would just be right through that door right there. So yeah, let's
Roger.
go get back.
Let's
Remember
go
though, we gotta keep this on the down low because if the
Right.
Enclave figure it out,
Oh,
these
absolutely.
guys are
Yeah,
far
they'll...
more into the technology than us, so they might even be able to restore it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is going encrypted, and yeah, honestly, yeah,
I'd
we
say
need...
I would keep it to hard copies, personally.
All right.
That's my
Recommended.
suggestion to you anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to do your job.
Will do. And you are the tech operation.
This is great.
All right. Get us out of here. There we go. That's right.
Nope. All right.
There we go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull this this card once we get outside here.
Alright, let me just close this vault door.
Roger that.
Hey, I can actually close the door. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's a nice touch.
I somehow made it out.
Alright. Let me shut down these door controls if I can.
Alright, I'll call in the last bit card I have here. Alright, are you ready? Alright. Rough flight there.
Yeah, it was. You okay?
Yep, I feel a little nauseous, but I think we're okay. Alright.
How about some bourbon for that?
Yeah, we'll do that. So one little shot before we go in there. I imagine it's pretty heavy. Now, Tex, I gotta tell you. I
understand.
I know you're penchant, and I understand, believe me. I would love to take whatever it is, that weapon that you have right there that looks really serious, and shove it up their ass as well. But we gotta go in and maybe just tweak the situation a little bit. You understand?
Yes, sir. Understood.
All right. I think
I think I'll unplug my microphone in my helmet. That's probably the best choice.
sounds good. And Wright is in there as well. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. We'll bring it in. Let's see.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Am I headed the right way? Yes.
In other words, you don't believe me.
Said I have no way to
Sit
corroborate.
there and be talked to as less of a man, to take everything that I've worked for and to be simply described as this man, this individual. To be talked over before having what actually happened and only perceiving what he had seen in a very small fraction of a moment.
Is there a reason there's an individual behind me with a, what is that?
That would be Night Riders.
Well, that's
patrol.
It's actually a device that's used to rotisserie meat. I told him to put it away, but
Well, I certainly don't want the device being used to rotisserie meat pointed at my back.
no worries,
Walker, you're,
Agent. It's actually pointed at my
invisible.
back. I'll stand right behind you right here. There we go. There, now it's on my back. Backside's all protected there. Continue on. I got you. I got you, Agent. No harm to come to you.
Walker,
Always the
you have a problem
agreeable
with
one,
the stealth
Dutch.
boy there, bud?
Yeah, you're still pussy acting up. But
Do I?
Yeah,
You might
pretty
be a
bad.
little.
Am
You might consider stepping into some power armor.
I a
for
little
moment,
invisible
Dutch.
man there for you? One
You
moment.
seem a little faded.
Just give me a
Looks
moment
like
Well,
here.
you know
you're,
what? We'll just use this moment to pause for just a second.
I'm just gonna
I'll
step
send
outside.
you. Be right back.
We get some
Sure.
beer.
There. That's better now.
I mean, I personally think you should put on the costume, Monty.
No. Don't need to be chewed out again.
Why isn't it?
Alright, am I a little less spooky?
Oh, there you go.
A little less spooky.
You're good.
Much better now.
Wonderful.
Come on. Were you raised in a barn, Dutch? Come on with the door.
I mean, you know, I was waiting for...
Dutch, I was
well,
lifting some weights while you were gone.
I know, I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Well done, Monty, protecting Agent Cross's backside. Let me get Agent Clock's backside. There we go. No
we
harm to
gotta
come to
protect
the
their
backsides.
assets.
No harm. No harm. No foul.
It's quite unnecessary to have power armor in here too.
Now,
But,
now,
you know, I
this is
spoke-
Ifrit's home. If she permits power armor in here, we're not going to tell her
I mean,
how to run her property.
What's
I
not what I
never
was saying? I was just saying it was
got
unnecessary.
told either way, but he's not my subordinate. No, he's not. That's one
I'm
of
simply
Jake's.
here to protect the backsides of anyone who's in need. That's what we do. And I...
Lieutenant Commander Wright, I would be really curious. So you've been hard at work with much of what's been occurring at Atlas and your returning brothers and sisters. I would be extremely curious for your thoughts and opinions as somebody who's been somewhat on the outside and just kind of looking at this point.
Well, I see one side that needs to get off their high horse, and another side who is appropriately defending themselves.
Defending themselves? From what? Have we harmed the responders? Have we shot at any of you?
Yes. Yes.
We have. This coming from a man who is currently under investigation for shooting one of our soldiers. I'm sorry, I don't believe your statement. Goodbye.
Hypocrite.
How about my statement?
All right.
Defense against accusations. Defense for the little guys and gals.
Exactly. How interesting it was to hear from, well, a detailed report of somebody quoting individuals of quite position of authority that there is no care for the little guy. Bigger picture, I know how it goes. Unfortunately, the responders will never be the bigger picture solely. We try to balance the little guy and the bigger picture. And then maybe that's where things break down. Is because we simply won't separate the two.
Well, I see the concern there. This statement you got from this individual was correct in a sense. I think it was likely taken out of meaning. But no, the Enclave isn't concerned with micro-level issues.
And that's
We
fine.
are concerned with macro issues, rebuilding this country as a whole. We're not here to stomp on the little guy, though. That's not our goal.
I'm going to refrain.
Then how do you explain statements that, well, the definition of what an acceptable citizen is clearly has parameters that are involving those that don't fit those parameters face eradication.
Explain.
Well,
Please,
that's
I'd like
not
to understand.
not for me to fully discuss a, well, much more closed conversation. I'm just curious,
You all...
what do you see?
I'm sorry, Field Commander. You all do realize we're standing in a pastry shop, correct? having a conversation.
We could have this conversation in my office if everyone's comfortable going there.
No.
I promise
There's
no
no need for that.
We
No need for
could
that.
go to the lake house.
I just
Well,
wanted
we
to
do have
make
a lake
sure
house.
that we all knew we were in a pastry shop, and that I'm
Oh, it's closed right now.
right. Understood. Go ahead. I apologize, Field Commander. Continue.
No. You know, I feel that everything has been said that I could say. Agents, both of you have been pleasant individuals for me to get to know. Ross, you and I have had some very interesting conversations. Have had, I would argue, more than simply the roundabout expected debate I have come to anticipate with others.
I'd agree.
Clark, you have been a diligent visitor to the Tick, and at times have even been its defender, here and at the Armory. These are actions that you took as individuals.
Are they?
Yes, you didn't have to sit there on my sofa, Agent Cross. Nor did Agent Clark have to participate in some of the defensive maneuvers that he participated in at the Armory. He could have simply left. Those were individual choices. Nothing binds either of you to any sort of commitment of conversation or commitment of service or commitment of partnership to the responders. Yet, you both have participated in individual acts that have been supportive, and I appreciate that. I find those moments honest, and I find them touchstones.
Oh yes, touchstones.
I simply wish that we had more of those, and less of the we are inferior sort of sensation.
I see. Well, it is quite unfortunate, this conversation you had with certain individuals. However, well, we still see you all the same way we always have. Not as some inferior individuals, but as American citizens. Fighting to cut out a place of life out here.
You would never use the word
Missing a
dissident.
key.
Yes, Jake, go ahead.
Dissident?
Missing a key ideal there. It's not just cutting out a slice of life for us. It's about helping others, preserving life for themselves as well.
All right. I'm not going to contradict that.
What we do isn't just for us, the responders or the Templars. It's for the betterment of all.
End of that. Hold on, give me a moment. I got this.
Alright, now let's see what's in Cross's
Well.
back pocket.
Monty, don't.
Monty, now's not the time.
My hand's already in his pocket. Come on.
Indeed, Monty.
Get in touch, Monty.
Pocket.
take a step back.
Yes, ma'am. Especially since we're gonna have some good company soon.
Step back. Thank you.
Probably you too, Walker.
I'm just
There is
warming up.
a certain level of frustration at play. Both
I think that's an understatement
on
there, Cross.
Well, on both sides.
On both sides.
Yes, on both sides, Tex.
Tex.
Please don't do anything stupid in my house.
We won't.
I have my arms crossed over my chest and one on my chin. I doubt I'm going to be drawing any weapons.
Do you really? Wait a minute.
No, that's Agent Clark. Walker.
Otherwise.
I know. It's...
That's a
There
little
you
too
go.
much Calmex. Yeah, but I don't see what he's saying, but understood. Let me just
Oh, you're right. I channeled
Let me-
through your eyes for a
let me
moment.
just grab one of
Yes.
these donuts here. Should fix the problem.
Should try
Yes.
the blue one, Dutch.
Yes, I see that.
Blue one.
Makes you see
Get the one with
colors.
sprinkles. The one with
Mhm.
sprinkles.
The
I'm
chocolate
just
filled
gonna
one.
back away.
I want the pink one.
Anyhow.
Give me the pink one.
Of course you want the pink one.
Well, the pink ones taste better, okay? They taste like strawberries.
I smell burning people.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh.
Frustrations, right? That's where I was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was an understatement.
Yes. Of course, you all are frustrated for a righteous reason. You feel as though you've been treated as though you're inferior. While that is not.
It's that we have been. We don't feel it, we know it.
Really.
Yes,
Well,
really.
Well, I'm not going
When words
to.
are spoken directly to your face, it occurred. It's not a feeling.
Yep.
Absolutely, just get the hell out.
Please understand, Agent Cross, that we understand that on a individual level, you may not feel this way. But that doesn't change the larger perception. You'll have to forgive us as a
Perception.
cohesive unit of individuals who stands shoulder to shoulder
Sorry.
are going to simply
Hello.
be reactively
My name is
defensive
Bunky.
anytime
We
find,
Tell me,
find
Field
ourselves
Commander.
this way.
Tell me something. Should I have been so reactively defensive when I was kicked in the ribs? Should I have been so reactively defensive when someone threw a grenade at me? Should I have been so reactively defensive when my soldiers put their lives on the line to assist the responders in their goal, in your missions, and receive no thanks?
Let
What
me back
mission?
you up. I do believe that
what
in
mission?
certainly one mission, I broadcasted to the
Alright.
entire Appalachia our
Alright.
thanks.
Alright.
So
This
don't tell me I
is
don't give you thanks, Agent.
this is
No, Lieutenant Walker, I will not be silent on this one.
no.
I sent an entire broadcast to Appalachia about our thanks regarding their handling of a serious issue with cannibals. So don't tell me I didn't do anything with the name of the responders thanking the Enclave.
Not only that, you brought a man into my home and into a diplomatic talk in my home who tried to throw a grenade at me and who shot at my trooper. Tell me that's not that I'm not supposed to take that as a sign of disrespect.
Increased blood pressure.
So, I'm not sure about the grenade.
Oh, wait a minute. I just heard something.
You should know what sound that is.
Cross,
I know what sound that is.
you You are
Yes.
not.
Exo unit now online.
This is not how things between organizations work. Right? You know that. We've talked about the give and take, the push and the pull, the balance that has to be achieved. And it's not happened. And it's this constant sense of this need for others to bow down, essentially, to bend a knee and worship at the altar of thanks, when it should be common decency to simply help your neighbor. Please understand, I bear you no ill will, and I bear Clark here no ill will. I would hope that in the face of everything, the desire for a person to simply survive and then move into thriving is where we all stand, without any kind of terms or demands. The need to assist others shouldn't come with a price. It should come because it is the right thing to do, not because something is gained from it. To place one person above another, it's not what assistance is, and I'm sorry that it has come to that. Responders, we're leaving.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. Field Commander, I have to let you know one more thing before you leave, though.
I'll be on the road.
I'll take it, Cross. What you got?
And this is an official statement. Know that I have to make it. Any acts of aggression against Enclave soldiers, Enclave business, or Enclave interests will be taken as an act of hostility and will be responded to.
Well, that's quite a broad statement
That goes
there.
for you too,
Oh,
pal.
text. It's okay. Let's, sir, if possible, could we get maybe one of your fancy reports as to what each one of those would include, so that we make sure we don't step on those mandates. So, what were they again? One moment. Let me pull up my Pip-Boy. I'm going to take some notes. Go ahead. I'm recording.
Like I said, any and all actions against Enclave personnel, Enclave interests.
What would those
Enclave
be specifically? What are the interests, just to make sure we know what those are? We don't want any confusion.
The reclamation and rebuilding of America.
So everything that is in America is an Enclave interest?
No. Not. Okay. How about I draft...
Online. Last laugh mode life, please step back.
I'm sorry, you understand, I'm a dancer part-time. Some people think I'm an idiot, others think I'm the most intelligent man in the world. But that being said, I'm fully capable of taking any notes you want me to right here. So, Enclave interests, anything in America, currently, I've got that. Go ahead.
Our conflict with the Mothman cultists.
Wait a minute. Now, from the report that I saw, the conflict was not between you and the Mothman, it was between the responders, because your general, I believe, said that that conflict was not theirs. Is that correct, or let me stand corrected if that's...
We still stand in a hostile position against the Mothman cultists for the time being.
Okay, so we're on the same team there.
Of course we are.
Excellent. Okay, got it. Notated.
Enclave locations such as the White Spring Bunker and other facilities marked as being Enclave facilities.
Okay, so I have been made aware of locations that you've recently, I believe, constructed that overlook areas that are near and or around Morgantown, which has been an established responder outpost for, I believe, quite a bit longer than your organization has been on the surface. Now, how do we advance on those, or how do we see those? So if for instance your locations are inside of Morgantown or within the outskirts, should we see those as hostile or simply neutral?
We're not hostile towards you, Dutch.
No, understood.
Like I said,
and we're not as
we just won't tolerate
right
actions against us. That's all.
Just want to make sure that we are able to facilitate actionless reactions with you all, so that our responders, when we send them on patrol, don't overstep their boundaries. We don't want to be the match to this powder keg, if you will.
In simple terms.
Simple is best for me. Thank you.
Don't shoot at our people.
Roger that.
And don't shoot at our buildings.
Likewise. So it would be privy of us to ask of you to please turn that artillery unit away from Morgantown, perhaps, because that's a little bit threatening.
I'll get on that, Dutch, don't worry.
Appreciate that.
The same goes for acts of aggression against the Brotherhood of Steel and our interests.
Please, gentlemen, understand, as Field Commander Anders stated, we have there's no animosity towards you or even towards the Enclave at this point. In fact, let's just share one of these pink donuts over here together as a show of. They're only $24.99.
Pull your weapon out and put it back up. You're sliding.
You were too.
There you go.
By the way.
If we can't share a donut together, we can't share Appalachia, in my opinion.
Of course, Dutch. Of course.
Ifrit, are you available to serve us a donut?
Just reach in there and grab it.
Here you go.
Oh my God!
I really wish
here.
It didn't have to come to these sorts of proclamations.
Here you go, Dana.
Would you like a refreshing Nuka-Cola Quantum to go with your donut?
There will likely be an official proclamation in coming times from General Grey Fox. It's just, well, I'd rather deliver it this way, in person.
Understood, and I respect that, because honestly, regardless of what the commands of each side do, we have to remember ultimately that we're on the same ship together, and if it sinks, we all sink together. So I think as individuals, of course we follow our commands, but at the same time, we need to remember that, we're all in the same boat. If we sink it, there'll be nowhere left to go.
I'd rather not kiss America goodbye just yet.
Likewise.
Or life, for that matter.
Well, then maybe speak to your general.
I'll have a conversation with him.
Perhaps share your sentiments. Alright, well, gentlemen, I can only eat half this donuts because it doesn't fit my macros, so if you guys want to share the other half, feel free. And I'm going to obey my orders now. And gentlemen, I do bid you farewell. And if I'm being honest, you're good blokes, okay? And I did use tonight. I did use the Vertibird passes that you guys gave me the other night. And I
yes.
definitely appreciate those. If we're being candid, gentlemen, have a good evening.
You as well, Dutch. You're a good man.
I try. I'll even turn my backs to you. I appreciate it. Show of faith.
Let's get back to the embassy, Clark.
Don't you want to inspect my new facility?
Okay.
Yes, I'll come and inspect it at once.
Then we'll just simply stand here and wait.
I mean, you're welcome to go inside if you need to.
No, I want you to be able to close up your building.
Yeah, let's
your shop.
link people.
I'll leave the shop open for people who need it. you know, responder, you know, useful and all.
Let's see.
Fall in, Monty.
Aye.
You fruit, you too.
Here. What do you need me to get changed?